Sara Kayyali, a Syrian researcher at Human Rights Watch, answers questions about the country's 10-year conflict, ranging from the state of Bashar al-Assad's Syria today, the future of the Kurds, and the fate of Idlib. She says life looks very, very bleak. Watch this.
After 10 years of war, Syria today has been almost entirely decimated. Hospitals have been destroyed, schools have been destroyed, lives have been lost, and the economy is in shatters. Although the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad continues to hold on to power, the reality is that most Syrians inside Syria are suffering, be it in areas that are under the government's control or areas that are under the control of opposition groups. The reality of the issue is that while it's positive that the UN-led negotiation process is ongoing, that negotiation process is not really going to lead to a sustainable and just solution to the Syrian conflict, so long as it fails to address issues of accountability, of people who've been detained and disappeared, and issues of justice. Although the Syrian government has retaken most of the territory in Syria, in reality, it's very difficult to say that Assad or really any Syrian has won the war. When you have 2/3 of the infrastructure completely decimated, 11.6 million people displaced, 13 million more in need of humanitarian aid, and a country that's barely standing, it's very difficult to frame that as a win.
More than 387,000 people have been killed and millions displaced since the conflict erupted, with the brutal repression of anti-government protests that first erupted on March 15, 2011. The increasingly complex conflict, involving a long line of international players including Russia, Iran, Turkey, and the United States, has left cities and villages in ruins, shattered the economy, and displaced more than 11 million people internally and abroad. Endless rounds of UN-backed peace talks have failed to stem the bloodshed in Syria.